Did you hear that buyers now have to pay their agent's commission? That's right. On top of your down payment and closing costs, you're now going to need an additional 2.5% just to pay your agent. Just kidding. But if you've heard anything recently about the settlement with the National Association of Realtors, or NAR, you may have read some headlines that suggest that that's actually going to be the reality moving forward. But here's the actual reality. The main change coming out of this settlement is the decoupling of agent commissions. So what does that mean? In the past, if I'm the listing agent, I'm going to charge the seller, let's say 6% of the sale price for my services in helping them sell their home. When I put that home in the MLS, I'm going to put a co-op fee, or the buyer's agent commission. So when a buyer agent brings their buyer and we cooperate to complete the sale of that home, I'm going to get my 6% and take that 2.5 out of that, a little less than half, and give it to the buyer agent because we cooperated to make that sale happen. So now listing agents can no longer put that co-op fee up front in the MLS. And this is the main reason why a lot of people are freaking out, and even suggesting that buyers are now going to be responsible to pay their agents out of pocket. But that's an extremely unlikely scenario. Let's be real. What buyer, especially first-time buyers, are going to want to or can afford to shell out another 2.5% on top of their down payment, closing costs, etc.? And on the sell side, if I'm a listing agent or a seller, I still need to sell the home, right? So while that co-op fee can't be upfront in the MLS, it's likely going to be established elsewhere, on the listing agent's website, in a phone call, or of course in the contract itself. Again, sellers still need to sell, and not offering that co-op fee will likely result in that listing sitting longer, or they're going to have to reduce the price one or multiple times. Nobody wants that. And honestly, this is a good thing for the industry overall. It's going to force more transparency on both sides of the transaction, and it's going to force buyer's agents to actually have to negotiate and put their best foot forward for their clients in order to get paid. And you're probably sitting there thinking, shouldn't that have always been the case? Yes. But like in any industry, there are bad actors. And that's part of the reason why we're sitting here talking about all this. So if you have any questions, if you know nothing about this case and you want to learn more, feel free to drop it in the comments or shoot me a message. I'd love to have a conversation and help you understand why this is important and how it could affect you.